What's going on, everybody? This is a segment from the Nerdgasm Talk podcast. If you like podcasts, well, why don't you come join us as the crew gets silly and Philly while we sit to talk about the latest in comics, games, movies, and all things pop culture. You guys can listen to our whole show on all the podcasts apps. We're on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you guys get your podcasts from. And make sure you guys also support the channel by subscribing to the Nerd Coalition Studios. And for the gaming needs, make sure you subscribe to Nerd Coalition Level Up. This is the Nerd Coalition. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. And now, feel the Nerdgasm. During the course of the time that we did not record, we lost one of our favorite shows. Winning Time has been canceled and will not be returning for season 3. I should have known something was up when they said it was only going to be 7 episodes. I told Prime that. He was like, it's going to be 10. I said, they said 7. And I'm like, you want? It's just such an odd number to end on. Usually seasons now are 10 or 13 episodes. Even maybe 11. But or even 8. But 7, it just didn't feel right. And I'm like, why is it that? Well, we got the news that they canceled Winning Time. So I figure right now we can give for those who, I know we all seen it, give our review for season 2, but also give our feelings about it being canceled.
I need the big basketball head to go first. I'm gonna hear his thoughts first.
Oh yeah, of course. As the basketball mastermind, genius of the pod.
Yeah.
First off, I didn't finish Winning Time yet.
What? What episode you stop at?
Whatever one we watched at your house.
Oh man. You didn't even see Magic go in there and try to scoop up Cookie again.
That's gonna be gold. Obviously I plan on finishing it, but Cyberpunk came out, man. It stalled me out.
Yeah, I'm gonna start you out.
But yeah, no. Here's my thing, man, and I'm standing on it. People can call me crazy, say I'm bringing up the race car. I don't care. Max don't like black led shows, man. They don't.
Well, I don't think that's the reason.
No, I know. Listen. It's my.
They also recently canceled Black Lady Sketch Show, and that is on Max.
I thought they said that was last season though.
Yeah,
maybe that's why it was the last season.
No, they came into it. It was like, this is our last season before the last season came out.
Oh,
no,
I read it was canceled.
I don't know why.
But anyway,
by caption, because rap shit that me and Lady Sketch was looking at, that got delayed till November, so I'm hoping that still comes out.
I'm saying, like, I just feel like I don't know, like, they keep, like, it's just a pattern, man. They did it with Watchmen, they did it with Lovecraft, and then they doing it again. It's like every time, woo! Almost use my N-word card. Every time the urban youths get it, every time we get one, every time we do our big one, here they go and cancel shit. It's corny. Now, granted, I'm sure that ain't the reason, but it's just a pattern that I'm seeing, and I'm gonna stick with it. They don't like black leads, man. They don't like black leads, because why the hell Succession get how many seasons they got, and we can't even get a 3rd season? Like, Pat Riley just got the job. What we doing? Like, he just got the job, and now it's canceled. Like,
now I will say they could have did it differently, yes, but they went based off.
That's all I got, by the way. So go ahead.
Oh, okay. They went based off the book, so like the book probably stops at whatever year, but they could have kept writing, or at least like they could have did 10 episodes at least. Like 7 just weird.
I am convinced that that's not where the book ends because of how the show ended, and the reason for that being is because I think going into season 2, they knew they were canceled, but they didn't want to pull I forgot what show did that where they were canceled and they told everybody didn't just watch the show that came out. They wanted people to still watch the show. So probably when they got started season 2, they said, all right, we canceling this show. So with that being said, they probably did that and was like, why are we canceling the show? And that's why we got the whole 7 episodes starting out this season, because everything, like I said before, I really enjoyed season 2, but there were things that were just rushed. I was like, we are rushing years together here. We not talking about some games. We rushing years. We went from the 1980 season in season 1. And I'm not saying each season we got to do a whole basketball calendar year, but then we went from 1981 to 1984 in 7 episodes. That's rushing. No matter how balanced they did to try to make the story, but that's still rushing. I don't even mind if they went from 1981 to 1983, but to go from a full 81 to 84, and you didn't even give us 10 episodes of that, you was rushing a little bit on that. So something wasn't smelling right at the beginning. And this season, I felt, because this season had great potential, because like I said, I enjoyed it because not only this was the season we finally was getting Larry Bird's side of the story, which automatically, if anybody knows, the history between Magic and Larry, knows that they eventually become friends, really good friends at that. Some even call best friends, and that was a pivotal moment in their relationship, in their rivalry. Because right now it's just like this stone-faced country, back-kick white guy is out here just to annihilate Magic Johnson, and partially that was true. But I'm saying, but that's what that story was being told, and I was getting more interested in that. I wanted to see Magic and Cookie with this roundabout for some more time, because that's what happened. They didn't get married in the 90s, and we still in 1982. So those are the kind of things that I would have expected to see a little fleshed out a little bit more, and that's why I was like, man, why can't we get season 3? I do believe though that maybe Netflix, by crossing fingers, can be like pick it up instead. And
no, it's done.
It's done completely.
Yep.
Damn, wrung the sponge out, huh? It's just dry.
The creator, Adam McKay, said it was done.
I mean, a lot of shit done until you put money in somebody's face. If Netflix is offering to pay a lot of money and to say, hey, the writers back to work. We'll get to that in a minute, but and we do a season 3 of Winning Time.
They have to get the rights.
The rights, okay.
The rights to not only the show, but like everything that comes with the show.
Yeah.
It's kind of a lot to just switch networks.
I mean, it won't be next year. I'm just saying, but even in 2025, 2026, they're like, you know what? Y'all want to see season 3 of Winning Time? The story ain't done yet. But even the way it ended, it had to sum up everything that happened. That I felt
okay. So one thing that gets someone, I'm like, y'all couldn't even wait until they won. Like, y'all ended it with them losing.
How do you end a Lakers show with?
Sorry, Q, but like, right.
How do you end a Lakers show with the Celtics winning a championship?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's just not the way you do it. I'm sorry, you don't end Winning Time, the rise of the Lakers dynasty, on a loss to the rival Boston Celtics.
I thought it was gonna end it on the 2-peat.
Oh, like 85, 86?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna end it on the 2-peat. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm sorry. I was like, that's gonna leave a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth.
Yeah, it ends with this man crying in the shower. I'm like, really?
Like straight iRobot crying in the shower.
Wig all messed up. Oh my gosh, bro.
Hey, well, Q-Flow, if you have a moment, how I know your feelings on it being canceled, but how were your feelings on season 2? Like from what you saw up until that point, were you enjoying season 2?
I was enjoying. Yeah, I was enjoying what I was watching. I'm mad. Like, I'm just mad they canceled it. But I like what I was watching. That boy, man, he was saying some cold stuff, man. Some people drugs.
You said who was saying some cold stuff?
Magic. Some people like drugs. I like sex. Like, whoa, relax.
Larry was a little ruthless in this season too, because
Larry, he was like he was like a wolf, man.
And I was like,
cold, man.
He was cold.
These actors was doing a great job, man.
That's what I was saying. Because that's what I say. The big rivalry, and of course, Magic takes the loss, and Magic get his win back. But then when they do that commercial, that's the scene I want to see with them two actors. When the barrier gets put down, and then that's when the day Larry Bird met Irvin, and not Magic. That's what I was hoping, and then was building to. Now, if it ended after that, it's like okay, I can accept that. I sort of wanted more, but I can accept that. You know. How about you, Quad? Were you able to finish Winning Time or start season 2 at all?
I never started the show. Period.
Really? I'm. You know what? I'm sorry. I thought you did. Watch
no, I remember you mentioned it, and I was like, all right, I'll watch it one day. That day never came.
Well,
but there was like a couple other shows that like I know recently got canceled that I never started, like Heels. Like I had plans on it, it just never happened.
Oh yes, Stephen Amell, his feelings about that one.
I heard he was putting in good work. All the previews and stuff I saw looked interesting. I just never sat down and watched it.
Also, Andy, you know what also got on my nerves about Winning Time?
What was it?
Is they built this whole storyline up for him and his wife, and then nothing happened.
You talking Magic?
No, Jerry Buss.
Oh yeah, man.
We did not get it. We did not get it ended. We did not get an ending to that
at all. Like it just ended, and I was like, I don't want no damn text telling me what the hell happened in like the past 20 years. I don't want that. Give me the damn story. That's really what. At the end of season 2, Q-Flow, I'm still gonna let you watch and enjoy it, but still, at the end, they just give like all these texts like, well, this is what happened to this person, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't want a text about the next 30 years. Show me.
Oh, they black movied us.
That's what happened at the end.
I'm surprised they have like
on the win.
Yeah,
Magic Johnson went on to win this many rings.
Yep, they went on basically. They would be in all the finals of the 80s. Yep, they did all that. Yep.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Oh,
Jeannie Buss, eventually became the president, and LeBron won her the championship in 2020. Like all that stuff.
Oh, that's weak.
Yeah, Kareem was the leading scorer until
LeBron broke the record. I'm like, I don't want to read that. I want you to show me that. But I understand, and like Lacey Robert when we was watching, she said if they put this at the end of the show, they knew before we knew that this show was the final season, and it was going to be canceled, and that sucks because it was and I mean across the board. I see people liking the show. I know the superstars that actually like Magic and Kareem that weren't too fond of the show because of a different light. Even though it does say in the beginning, there are fictionalized events that happen with the actual characters. It's kind of like the Godfather of Harlem. Anybody watch the Godfather of Harlem? Because I'm really into that show. But they use
but I'm definitely tapping into that.
Godfather of Harlem is
I'm definitely gonna I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, the Godfather of Harlem. They used real life characters that lead up to real life events in a fictionalized story that they have created. It's awesome, and I'm like, okay, I can do that. I can live with it. That's the same thing Winning Time was doing, where they took some liberties, they put it at the beginning. So I can say they had to sell stuff more for entertainment purposes. Because look, Jerry West is one of the best characters on that show. Seeing Jerry West get pissed off, seeing Jerry West talk, it's fucking hilarious to me. It was Jerry West like that real life. I think he has some tendencies, but I'm just saying. But I still think he was entertaining. Like I said, the whole build up, Pat Riley, seeing the whole Paul West heel turn in season 2 was top tier for me.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing the whole heel turn, how it was building from when he won that first championship to then, I was like, it was brewing, and to the point where I was like, okay, I feel kind of bad for him. To the point like, yo, get him the fuck out of here. I loved all that, and it sucks that we're gonna miss that, but it was good. Probably you have anything else to add to that?
Nah, I just say start another show with another team.
Which team would you want to see?
I'm
about to say, I don't want to do Bulls. I don't want to see because I have the last dance. I don't need to see it.
It depends on what's marketable. Because like me personally, I would want to see the Spurs, but I know the Spurs isn't as marketable.
Oh, hell no.
It might be it might be the Bulls because obviously Michael Jordan. So, but if not the Bulls, then I'll go with like a low key team like the Rockets.
No,
Bet.
I would say do the Bad Boys.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Yeah, but that's like literally that's like the next championship over. It's from
yeah. So, I'm about to say because honestly, what you can do is you ain't gotta.
Man, they gonna mess around and give y'all the Heatles.
The Heatles.
They gonna give y'all the Heatles, man. That's what's gonna happen.
Shit, or we can just go right to the future and do the whole drama with Ben Simmons in Philly. No, please, they would never do that.
Oh hell no!
They would never.
Do they have a dark side of basketball from the dark side of the ring?
That would be.
They got dark side
I would love to watch
comedy.
Dark Side of Basketball because they stories out there. They story. I already know Q
I've been hearing about
on Media Day yesterday.
What happened?
So I know you saw all that Media Day yesterday.
Yeah, Q.
Oh, y'all talking about we gonna talk about it?
I'm not talking about emo Jimmy Butler right there.
I know we ain't talking about emo Jimmy Butler.
Yes. But no.
I thought we was talking about Dame Dollar to the Bucks.
He's in trouble. We got to get to that on another day or off air. That's what we got to get to off air or something like that. But yeah, Winter Season 2,
He's
great
in trouble.
show.
The Sixers in trouble.
Yeah, make sure you guys check out. You'll have to check out Winter Time. It's a really excellent show.